You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is. For the past 5 years, Tranquility is a recent acquisition and we've only just begun to develop the brand. You may have seen how several vendors carry the product now. Terra Brew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass Terra Brew within the next 5 years. Tea-talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up. Which, from the sound of it, might be often. Good. Then it appears we have nothing left to discuss. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, Head of Marketing and Public Relations. Me and an entire department at my back. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be? A few slip-ups are to be expected. Just know that one screw-up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you. The only thing creepy here is your misinterpretation. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse. Let's hope your best is good enough.
So, fetching coffee 1 minute, and junior operative the next. Gamden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around. Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much out of Terra Brew Coffee, but hey, I suspected their grinder was on its last leg. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions. Sometimes it takes drastic measures to ensure we can deliver the best products possible. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
My next assignment can't start soon enough.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job. That doesn't surprise me. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We have reason to believe that our friends at KeltCorp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now. Hardly. This is the standard run-of-the-mill tactic we've come to expect from them. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished. I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers. That's up for you to determine. Think of it as the creative aspect of your job. There's always more than one way to get a job done around here. Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at KeltCorp getting suspicious. When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slip.
Choice accommodations at reasonable prices. Welcome to the Hotel Volai. Are you here to rent a room? I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury accommodations are more than reasonably priced. Nope, no catch. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you'll be actually getting the best value for your credits. No miracle, just some good old-fashioned ingenuity. But that's a story for another time. So, can I book you a room for the night? Oh, thanks. I have one How long are you planning on staying? Fantastic, you're all...
What did you need? You will be
Why did you drag me in here?
You said you wanted to buy something nice for your girlfriend, so here we are.
Do you think I've suddenly inherited a fortune? This place is way out of my price range.
Hey, you're the one that told me she has expensive tastes.
Are you sure you're in the right place? You certainly don't look like one of our usual clientele.
Yeah, I guess. Take a look around. If you find something, I'll help you out, okay?
I take it from your tone I've made an error in judgment. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance. In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods. The Seoka Syndicate, of course. I'm surprised you haven't run into any of them. They're a group of organized criminals who use threats and violence to push their own agenda. And honest people like me tend to suffer the consequences. They're based out of Neon, but no one is certain who runs the syndicate. Could be anyone. You mean kill him? Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't know how. I've never been terribly good at that sort of thing. Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Oh? Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe you can find him hanging out somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go. Whatever it takes. Anyway, that's really all I know. Head back here. Cash only, please. It was good to have you in my shop.
Clover over at Kelcorp is too good for me now. Sounds like she's trying to help someone. Something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out.
Tales of the Fabled Mantis. The Mantis, supposedly, is a vigilante that would prey upon criminals and pirates. Even the most cutthroat of fleet pirates fear them. It has been many years since we heard of
Again. Look, you can tell Mr. Okaribo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone, if you'll pardon the expression. Oh. I'm afraid I've stepped right into it again. Damn. You aren't here about Mr. Okaribo's debt to Kelcor. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Let me start over. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst. That's kind of you. This mess with Mr. Okadibo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off my game. If only you knew. Mr. Okadibo owes a substantial debt to Keltcor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall. You'd be willing to help out? Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't... Saburo, Mr. Okadibo, he's one of the nicest people you'll... He really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. Maybe he'd listen to... It's a substantial amount of credits. If you can get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna always... Have a fine day.
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here. It's been non-stop interruptions since this morning, and I'm not spending another break at my desk listening to Cody eat with his mouth open. More like one of those months. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to Terrabru right now.
I'll go with you. We can meet up. Extra for Chloe if she asks.
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding. Co-CEO, heir to the Eklund fortune, and somewhere down there I'm his wife, yes.
Didn't know our marriage was such a low priority.
Oh, it jumps up the list at the right moments. Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear? The board meeting isn't for a while, and our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can you mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? Oh, don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone of our relationship. Now, I must point out the obvious. The Astro Lounge. Huh? It's a remarkably insecure location.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
You're still so
Move along.
tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax.
Are you lost?
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains.
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some nuisance?
Not interested. Don't go causing trouble. My investments really tend to counter market stabilizes.
Hello, and welcome to Terra Brew.
Welcome to Sick Hearts Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Great. I'll bring the blend, you bring the
An artifact? Are you making this up? Well, like I said, if I don't have it, you don't need it. But I have a lot of other things you need. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time. Thank you. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and this is a prime spot right next to the spaceport. Sure, and going in, I expected it to be expensive. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the deed, so why don't you help? Business could always be... My dear mother would have said the same thing. It has not always been easy. You won't find another store like mine on Neon, so please... Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really... Owen Dexler is head of Neon Security. But he is less concerned with crime than he is siphoning money from honest businesses. But it's not just him. All of Neon is corrupt. The only way... Easy for him to say, if I don't pay Dexler, I might lose my inventory. And why is that? So you really believe the Merchants Alliance can stand up to Dexler? Maybe I shouldn't be so quick to dismiss it. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexler his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. You can't stand up to Neon Security?
Have a moment. Say hello to my wife, Rosa. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Information isn't usually free. I connect a lot. I don't usually package pieces of intel, but maybe I could. Okay. I don't know much. But I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you. I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were.
You're going to apply for the job?
Are you kidding?
Imogene's a stickler for details.
That's what I was afraid of. I just hate accessing the... Well, look who survived their first assignment.
I know
Not a single setback. Huh. I knew you were going to be perfect for this job. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. The cleaner your work, the more intact your... And I hope it stays. In the meantime... So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief... And I'd argue that arts and crafts is exactly what we do here, just on a much higher level. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company. We want a clean and careful job. Obviously, we don't want any bad press at this point, or we could lose the deal. I don't want to hear any news about bounties or bodies coming out of Aquila City. That's the motivational mentality. Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that... Now, get going.
If Alexis asks about me, I am not here.
I warned people that Tomo was unstable, and look what happened.
Inside was a secret compartment full of every narcotic and illegal lure.
I'm feeling alright. I've been seeing the greatest.
I did it. I finally kicked Aurora for good this time. Seriously.
The Freestar Rangers have so far refused to comment to their assessment. Taken to secure Aquila City.
Let me know. Here to purchase some mining goods? Ah! Thank you so much, my friend. I believe that... Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. It is not often to see such kindness here in Neon. Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens. I am sorry, my friend, but I can do no such thing. When a man signs a contract... My friend, please. Surely we can work something out, instead of resorting to violence. Oh, maybe you're right. As much as it means to... I suppose so. There's nothing in the contract that says I must pay the loan through sales. It seems I have been too prideful. I have always believed that if a person works hard and makes no trouble, they can achieve any goal. But in reality, no one can do it alone. I'm grateful that you and Miss McKenna have reminded me of this. Tell her I will accept her generosity, and I will find a way to repay her kindness. Certainly, thank you again for helping me out with the flyers.
Everything good?
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not violated. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Clover McKenna, at your service. That's fantastic! I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you, and here, for your efforts.
You have a question, you can chat with the
Welcome to
receptionist
Slayton
all you
Aerospace.
want.
I'm afraid we aren't taking appointments right now.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace.
Problem? Leave before I make you.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting all day. It's ridiculous. This is a private office.
Not paid to talk.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
You don't belong here. Last warning.
I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs recently. Never a good sign.
Quit. Baron. Got a problem?
So you're telling me I have to take my entire load of alcohol back to New Atlantis?
That's right. Every damn crate.
No. Hey, wait. You were there? When those security assholes nabbed me. Please, have a heart. You need to help me. Thank you. Oh, God. I gotta admit, I'm freaking out here. I've lost my job. I've lost my creds, and if I don't square things with Yannick Legrand, Yannick is expecting a package. Really not so legal. Don't worry, Yannick's... You are a regular... My crate's on Block O2 in Ebside. My authentication code... Just tell the manager and she'll key you in. The pack... Just take that to Yannick and hopefully the stick...
chunks. Please choose your chunks.
Okay, let's settle this once and for...
Too bad I can't squeeze any Aurora from these fish.
I hear ya. Some advice. Don't. Eat the troll.
So what do you say? Are you ready to
careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable. You have the proper authorization code, and I'll let you into any place you like. I might even throw in a thank you. I got it. And authentication is all green. Look for C153. Before you go, I'm going out on a limb here and assuming your account's more flush than my usual clientele. I've got some evicted crates set up to go to the dump. Might be full of week old Cazimbas, or it could have the original Miguel Rafael Bailamos. Only... In art school, I heard a rumor that Rafael's son sold Bailamos to some UC Imagining a piece of Freestar history in some Deimos Corporation boardroom? Man, it's nice to talk about... Great. Unit C-203 is now... have some sleep crate units available for rent, but someone like you... And now we have... Nice meeting you.
You lost. Yeah, well, make it quick. I had some high hopes for this shop back these days. If you ain't... So... Never heard of them. Now, are you... How am I supposed to... I wish I could, but... Okay. This isn't getting... I told you. I don't know who Headlock is. Now either quit loitering... Well, now that I... Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand him. And I heard that boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of... Well, in any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out and... I gotta... I have no affection for him whatsoever. I wouldn't mind seeing him get smacked around, but that doesn't mean I think... Now, if you'll excuse me... Come again.
So they checked the cargo hold, and inside was a secret compartment full of every narcotic and illegal neuroamp you can imagine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they handed it off.
Colors.
Sleep crates for rent. It's tight, but it's home. Good for you. You can at least get some privacy that way. And it just so happens we have a deluxe shipping crate that recently came on the market. Built... Back to work, I guess.